constant nuttiness. Between the present and the future, few can imagine. Someone from a humble background, who eschews tradition, beats the odds, and through a fortuitous combination of ingenuity, perseverance, and good timing, becomes a multi-billionaire who changes the way the world works. You may be in a committed relationship with one of these entrepreneurs, and to you, I say, good luck. Hopefully, the years of striving and sacrifice will all be worth it when you can no longer keep track of the number of zeros in your bank account balance. But the vast majority of entrepreneurs are a little more earthbound. Yes, they are creative and passionate, hard-working and motivated, but they also likely come from middle-class or upper-lower-class backgrounds. They come from all different ethnic backgrounds and have varying levels of education. They have perhaps been gainfully employed for 1 or even 2 decades and may be around the age of 40, the median age of someone starting a first business. Their reasons for wanting to start their own business will vary, of course, but most likely the list will be topped by their determination not to work for someone else, to be the masters of their own fate. Ironically, your beloved's decision to be his or her own boss will likely impinge upon your ability to have full control of your life. Anyone who has been there knows that startups, at least at the outset, require what seems like a black hole's worth of 2 finite resources, time and money. Never seeing your significant other, who is obsessively working to get his or her business off the ground, will deeply affect a relationship. So will not having a regular source of income, while savings disappear and debts pile up. Or, if your business is among the nearly 1/4 of new businesses that are co-managed by spouses, you are living and breathing the startup life in every way imaginable. There may be no clear boundary between your work life and home life, which, over time, creates its own challenges in the relationship. But even if you aren't a co-preneur, it's likely that you're playing at least some role in your significant other's venture. My roles in Ned's multiple companies have ranged from envelope stuffer and proofreader to circuit solderer and Santa signature forger, more on that later, to human resources manager and director of communications. Regardless of how involved you are in the venture, or how long you have been with your beloved entrepreneur, having a business in the family will affect you in innumerable ways, from your day-to-day schedule to your quality of life when you are old enough to join AARP. This book is for you. This is the book I wish I had when Ned and I were preparing to say our wedding vows. I would still have married him, but understanding how deeply Ned's professional choices could affect me would have given me the chance to build my support network, gird my loins, find a really good therapist, and do whatever else I could to ensure that the pursuit of his dream wouldn't come at a cost I was not always confident I could bear. This book answers the questions that plagued me for years, from basic startup information to relationship advice, including: what are the typical challenges faced by the spouses and partners of entrepreneurs? How can we minimize our financial risk before starting a new business? Is it possible for entrepreneurs to have work-life balance? How can I prevent my own identity from being subsumed by my spouse's larger-than-life work? Should we delay having children if we've started a business? Should we delay starting a business if we have young children? Is it ever reasonable to ask my significant other to walk away from the business for the sake of our family? The content of this book follows the same trajectory as a, hopefully successful, startup, beginning with market research on who in the world these entrepreneurs are, due diligence on understanding what you and your marriage need to be okay, strategic planning approaches to make your relationship and family life work, and ending with that hardest of questions: when is it time to call it quits, either in the business or the relationship, and start over with a clean slate? Each section includes